Yo guys, and welcome to a brand new show, the 18 Yard Show. Before I introduce the panel for this evening, let's roll these credits. Yo, people, welcome. Brand new show going on here. Regular panel. I'm going to introduce the panel. To my right on screen, Scance. How you doing, Scance?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
All good, bro. All good. Wavy Spurs Davy. How you doing, sir?
Yes, mate. All good, man.
All good. Mr. Brown, yourself?
I'm in a top mood today.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
That's what I like. That's what I like, man. And listen, we might as well get straight into it. I want to get onto yesterday's game. Manchester United 2, Liverpool 2. Now, what a game it was. Listen, I'm not going to lie, I was a Red Devil for the day, as I'm sure you were as well, Mr. Brown.
I definitely was.
I really want to come to you first. Scance, I got to come to you first because, Liverpool fan, I honestly thought Liverpool would win the game. I mean, the chances you had, especially in the first half, 15 attempts on goal to Man United, 0 alone. You peppered him in the first half. What happened? Scance? Just let me know.
Same as the FA Cup game, innit? The game was just too easy for us. Just took it too easy. Didn't bury him. Should have finished him in the first half. And then silly mistakes. What's it called? Kwanzaa, first one, laid onto Bruno. Brilliant finish, man. You got to give it to him. That's a brilliant finish. And then everybody's favourite player, Maino, scored a great goal as well. But, wait, like I've been saying to people, I think the kid's being overhyped too much in the media by fans. He's going to be a great player. But you heard Gary Neville's commentary in the first half. The kid was getting overrun. He didn't know what he was doing. He scored a great goal, and same in the second half. We didn't really see him in the second half again. But everyone's just going to go on and say he scored a great goal. He's had a couple of good performances. I rate him, but I think the media need to calm down. The fans need to calm down, man. Going to put too much pressure on the kid.
Wow, that's a big statement there, Dave, man. What do you think, Mainu? You think he's overrated, overhyped?
No, do you know what? I totally agree with Scance there, man. Like, the kid is doing bits right now, but don't get over the top, man. Like, you're putting too much on his shoulders too soon. And we've seen it time and time again with this situation. And look what happens to them players. They go missing. You never see them. I'm not saying that's going to happen because he looks different, but relax, man. Like in the first half, you could say he was a championship player the way he was just getting maneuvered across the pitch. And he did to a good goal, granted, and he will get better and better. But relax, man. All they're looking at is that goal and saying what an amazing game he had. But overall, his game wasn't that good. But that's not what they're going to say. They're just going to say, oh, what a player, what a goal. He's the future, blah, blah, blah. Relax, man. That's what I think.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, man. I mean, Mr. Brown, I don't know if you're a Mainu fan or not, but I don't know if did you get to see the game yesterday? Did you see the performance?
Yeah, man. I had my red and white Red Devil shirt on. No, I'm joking. I didn't really. But I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Maino. I think he deserves the hype he's getting. He's arguably been Man United's best player this season out of nowhere. Yes, I know United are shit, and they have been playing shit all season, and they're lucky to be sixth. So, but yeah, there were times where he was, getting overrun in the midfield. There was times where he looked lost at set pieces, free kicks, corners. He was just looking around like, what do I do? Who do I mark? But again, like the boys have said before, that takes time. We'd have to learn that game, and he'll mature and he'll learn that. He'll learn that side of the game, but he deserves the credit. But again, we've been here before. It's the UK media. It's what they do, innit? It's what they do. They just have to hype up too much. We've seen it with Michael Owen. We've seen it with bare numbers of players. I just said Michael Owen because obviously Scance is here, but I mean, there's been a few. We can name a few that have, got burnt out and overhyped and that too early, too soon. So, but yeah, just echo what the boys have said already. To be fair.
Yeah. And listen, Scants, man, why do you think though that you guys just made it so hard for yourselves yesterday?
Like I said, I think the game was just too easy. When Liverpool find it too easy, they just like they switch off and they drop to that level. When they've got something on the line, it's like they step up to the plate. It's like as soon as we're losing 2-1, look at the difference. All of a sudden, the players are harassing players. They're closing down. Everybody wants the ball. So when the game's easy like that, we just drop to their level. Like, come on now, like the 3 games we played against them this season, at home we should have battered them. We had like 36 shots or something stupid like that. The FA Cup game, again, should have battered them, let them off, and they beat us. And then again on Sunday, absolutely battered them again, and just let them off. Like all these Man United fans are hyping, saying, "Oh, we've done it again to you," blah blah blah. If that saves your season, getting 2 points off Liverpool, then so be it, man. Like, we're on to bigger and better things, so be happy about it. But you've got no one else to blame but ourselves. You can't say it's Man United's performance. They came back into the game. They did brilliantly. Because think about it. We gave them the first goal. They got the crowd and they got hyped for like 5 minutes. And then Liverpool got back into the game again, started peppering them. Then Maino scores that great goal. They were hyped again for 5 minutes. And then after that, we battered them again. So you can't say they deserve the 2-2 at the end of the day. We shot ourselves in the foot. We gave them the goals.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man, at the end of the day. But like I said, it's just, we just drop down to people's levels. Whenever all the points we dropped this season is when we've stopped playing and dropped down to that team's level.
On another day, though, you're 4-5-0 up.
Crazy.
Like them chances, man, Jesus. Like you said, exact replica of the FA Cup game. Should have killed them off, didn't, allowed them the way back in. And yeah, man, like I was watching it, obviously, I was supporting Liverpool yesterday. And it was pissing me off, man. I was thinking, come on, like these chances are going to come back to bite you because Liverpool United is Liverpool's bogey team. As crap as they always are, they always seem to get something or do something out of nowhere. And that game should have been wrapped up by half time, man. Annoying.
It happens, but the thing is, it's been like that for years, though, isn't it? When Liverpool were
that's years.
And Man United at the top, we used to beat them all the time. You get what I
it's
mean?
reverse.
Well, it just rolls in reverse. You get what I mean? So people can say, "Oh, this, that." It happened for years. You look back in the years, the amount of times Liverpool went to Old Trafford. Danny Murphy did it 2 years in a row. 1-0 wins with Liverpool. You get what I mean? It's one of them things, man. It's just one of them annoying things, man. You just can't dwell on it. Like, don't get me wrong, I was pissed off yesterday, but then I'm thinking, just one of them things. I knew that's the one game you can say I'll be worried about in this run of games.
Yeah,
that's
I
the
think
only
every
game you could
fan
probably
was
say.
in it.
Yeah, that's the game you just worry about because it's Man United. You know they're going to be up for it. You know the crowd's going to be up for it, no matter what. Yeah. You get what I mean? They played shit all season, and then look at the example. Look at Chelsea. Chelsea beat Man United 4-3, and then they go draw against the bottom club, Sheffield United on Sunday.
Sheffield United.
You get what I mean, man? You can't make that shit up, can you?
It's going to be crazy, man. If I brought out the fixtures, obviously, the title running. It's interesting. It's going to be very interesting. I think Arsenal have got the hardest running out of the 3 teams. I think City probably got the potential now on there. I can see City winning all those games. I know they always have a little. Spurs is always kind of like their banana skin. But I can see City winning those games. Scants, can you see Liverpool winning all those games up there?
I reckon all our home games will win. I think we'll win all our home games. I think Everton's going to probably be a tough one because obviously they got deducted points today, and it's a derby, so that's going to be difficult. Forest could be potentially hard as well, and maybe West Ham.
That was interesting.
There. I think the thing that's going to get us is we've got like 4 away games in a row. Yeah, that's the difficult one. Fulham away.
I think you meant Fulham. You said Forest there. I think you meant Fulham.
Oh yeah, look at that, Fulham. Fulham. You just never know what Fulham's going to turn up.
Yeah. And listen, that was interesting because you said all your home games. So I want to quickly go on to Spurs because Spurs are one of your home games. Obviously, we know the reverse fixture. There was that little thing. Dave, quickly,
Yeah.
how you feeling about going to Anfield? Do you think you guys could potentially go there in a few weeks and cause an issue?
Nah, mate. Like, we've got to play you lot on the Sunday, and they've rearranged the Chelsea game for the Thursday night, and then we've got to play Liverpool on the Sunday. So that Arsenal and Chelsea game is going to take so much out of us that we are just going to roll over for Liverpool on Sunday, man. I think. And I hope they do as well.
Especially for us. Yeah. And listen, Mr. Brown, you know what's going to happen. If we get to that point and we've won all our games up to there, Spurs get Liverpool. You know, Spurs are gonna lie down for Liverpool. Don't you agree?
100%, man. 100%. They're already calling it from now, man. We're weeks away from it. They're already ready to lie down now, bro. It's mad, but I'm here for it, man. You don't do what you need to do, man. We're over here. We're taking care of our business, like Scant said, man. We're on to bigger and better things over here, man. So let them compete with Aston Villa and United and West Ham and them teams down there, man. But it is what it is, man. It's gonna go down to the last games, I think. There's too many games still to call it. There's, you know what I mean? It's like there's no goal. There's any goal difference in it. It's a tight one, man. The fixtures. Looking at the fixtures list briefly, I think Liverpool got the easiest run in the last 7 games. But I think I've said this before on a couple of pods. I think all the games for Man City and Liverpool left, they were winnable. So that's why Arsenal now, we have to win all our games as well. It's on our hands to lose, isn't it? It's on our hands to lose.
It's just not the Prem games as well, though, man. You've got to think. You've got Bayern Munich either side.
Yeah, of
City
course.
got Real Madrid either side. And if you both go through, them 2 double headers that you're going to have to play against each other with them Premier League games on the side, I see Liverpool just sneaking in with it, man, because that's going to take so much out of both of you.
Yeah.
So, that's what I think.
Yeah,
Even though with Europa, because Atalanta for Liverpool is not going to be an easy ride either.
Yeah, but they
It's not gonna be.
can
It's an
afford
easy,
to
but
rest.
we could. Exactly.
Yeah.
I was about to say the
It's
same
not a
thing.
priority, man. Yeah.
They want that.
Whereas you guys, you have to go for it with your strongest teams
True.
against either Bayern and Real Madrid. And if you progress again, you can't be resting no one. It's semi-finals of the Champions League. Come on, man. You don't get there often.
True. Very true. Very true. Listen, staying on Spurs quickly. Beautiful position now. Obviously got the win yesterday. I want to get
It allows us a free hit.
Free hit, exactly. And that guy Van der Ven, I mean, he's impressed me immensely this season. I don't know if you heard Jamie Redknapp. Jamie Redknapp said that he thinks he's on that level, same level as Saliba, if not a little bit better.
He is.
What are your thoughts? Yeah?
Yeah, mate. I think any top team would take him right now. He's something else. Like, there's not many players that have his pace and recoverability out there as a centre back right now, especially at that age as well. He's only going to get better, and I don't think we're going to keep him because unless we start doing bits, then he will get too big for us because he's unreal, man. He does everything.
He's exceptional. And I was looking at his success rate. I mean, I think he's got the highest tackle success rate.
Yeah.
Out of Saliba, Van Dijk, Gabriel, Nate, the top centre backs this season, his success rate is the highest at the minute. So, you know, that does says a lot. Mr. Brown, have you seen much of Van der Ven this season?
Bro,
I saw you smirking there.
I'm not into all of this stat business and all the rest of it. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. Let's have it right. Van der Ven, good player, but he's not on Saliba's levels. He's not. There's only one defender that's on Saliba's levels, and that's Van Dijk. Other than that, I don't want to hear nothing else from nobody else, man. Let's be real. Van der Ven's a great player. Gabriel's probably been better than Saliba slightly individually this season, but as a partner, as a duo, they're formidable, man. No one can't touch them. But Van der Ven, I hear what you're saying, Spurs. You know what I mean? Davey, he's a good player, but I don't think he's on Saliba's levels yet. I think that's a bit of a reach. I'll be real. I think that's a bit of a reach. I ain't trying to hear that.
Scants, anything to say? Us Scants is in deep thought there. I know you.
No, I think Van der Ven's quality, man. I'm sort of Mr. Brown.
So do I.
I don't think he's at Saliba's level yet, because for me, his pace gets him out of trouble. He's not reading the game, if you get what I mean. If you watch his defending, it's his pace that gets him out of trouble. So once he learns how to read the game better, then he'll be quality. But just at this moment in time, I just don't think he's that Saliba level yet. Remember, he's only his first season. So comparing,
He'll get better. He'll definitely get better.
No, definitely.
And then when he gets better, he'll have to move on, because you know what I mean.
I wouldn't compare him with Saliba yet. He's only been his first season at what's it called, Tottenham, brand new team, brand new league. Don't remember his quality, but I would say he's Saliba's level quite yet, just yet.
Would you say he's Gabriel's level? Would you say he's Gabriel's levels?
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. But I think out of the lot, I think Saliba's slightly better than everyone. If we're going back over the last 2 seasons, not just this season alone, I think consistently, like, Saliba's been playing at a high level, and Gabriel has been this season. So is Konate, and there's been a few others as well that we can mention that have all been levels. But I think in terms of how they rank, I think obviously Van Dijk is still the guy, and then Saliba, Konate, Van der Ven, and the rest are underneath. But just like.
Interesting. Dave, anything to add to that one?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with Saliba over the last 2 seasons, to be honest. And it proves, isn't it, when you got injured last season, you lot just capitulated. So the proof's in the pudding, man. So yeah, can't really. Yeah, I'll let you have that one.
Well, you can't argue with facts, man. You can't argue with facts. I mean, I gave him this guy. I mean, all respect, man. He's a great player, but I just don't think he's Saliba's level just yet.
Nah, yeah, he's not. But like you said, first season, and he's hit the ground running, and he will only improve. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens. And Scants, what do you think, Villa or Spurs for that 4th position? Because obviously Villa, they got very lucky against Brentford, 2-0 up on the weekend. Brentford came back 3-2, beautiful finish by Iguano as well. And yeah. So what are you thinking?
It's a hard one though, man, because like we saying, Tottenham got a hard little run, haven't they? When they got to play us, City, and Arsenal. So you got that 3, then
and
3
Chelsea,
big games. And Chelsea,
Newcastle away.
Look at that. You see what I'm saying?
It's
it
hard.
all depends on Emery, if he's gonna, because he loves a European trophy. So we're going to try and save players for that instead.
What's going on there? Is that you, Dave? You're having a firecracker party?
Just shopping come, it. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no,
sorry.
It all depends on Emery, innit? It all depends if he's going to take it going for the league or go the route of the cup competition. Yeah, but they've got a chance though, man. They've got a chance. It's in the balance. It all depends what Spurs do in those 4 big games, 4 or 5 big games. If they can get 7,
at the
8
same
points.
time, though, Villa have got to play all the top 3 as well. So
Yeah, true, isn't it? Yeah, true.
We've got us next on. They got us on Sunday.
On Sunday, and that's after Europa. I know they're at home on Thursday, so they ain't got to travel. But and like you said, if they prioritize the Euro, and Emery does love European Cup, and you know it don't matter anyway. It's going to be top 5, so 4th or 5th, still getting Champions League. United, no one else is catching either of us, so it don't really matter. 4th would be nice, but you still take 5th if it means Champions League, innit?
Has that been confirmed though? The fifth place.
It's not confirmed, but it's like you've only got to get 3 out of the 5 teams that are in Europe in the quarters now to get through to the semis to guarantee it. And even then, it might be enough if Italian teams bounce. It looks on paper that they'll get it, but it's not guaranteed.
Interesting. Okay. And obviously today, Everton, another 2-point deduction. How are we feeling about that? That Everton are just getting hit, and obviously we know we're still waiting on the City thing to happen and all that. But do you think it's a bit harsh on Everton right now?
It is, but as it stands, I think they'll be all right. It looks like Forest or Luton, one of them.
I mean, if there wasn't teams like Sheffield, Burnley, and Luton, boy, Everton would be in trouble. But props to them, man. They've been hit with 2, and they're still above Nottingham Forest. You know what I mean? There's only 2 points behind Brentford, only 3 points behind Palace, and they've been hit with deduction. So, you know what? You have to give Everton their props, man. Although they've been, hitting it off the pitch and whatnot, they've still been doing some decent work on the pitch.
Yeah, it's massive for them because they need to. Obviously, they're moving into a new stadium, so they have to stay up. If they don't stay up, then it's going to be trouble for them, man. But it's only 2 points, so like Mr.
Yeah, I mean, and then wasn't they deducted 10 and then given some back?
Yeah.
So was it that kind of balance? Like, what was it, 8 points altogether or something?
Yeah, I think it's 8. So it started with 10, isn't it? Yeah, it's 10. Then they got it reduced to 6, and then now they've got the 2 in. So,
yeah. But still, you know what I mean? Props to Everton, man, to have an 8-point deduction and still not be relegation, safe. And I reckon, I reckon they'll stay up, to be fair. I'm hoping that Forest go down. I'm hoping Luton stay up. But yeah, shout out to Everton, man. They've done well, considering.
Yeah, they've done well. Listen, that man, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, is starting to score again, 2-2. He's getting warmed up for Liverpool. Scants. Listen, man. What I want to do, I wanted to get onto let's go through the other games now. Luton, I like Luton. I want Luton to stay up. I'm praying that Luton don't go down. I feel I don't know if they've got enough. They've got a lot of injuries at the minute, but they're the team I want to stay up. How do you feel that Luton have been performing in the last few weeks, Scants?
I think they've done all right. I know they've lost 5 out of 4 or something like that. The last little run, but you got to give it to them, man. They give everyone a game. Big teams, small teams, they give everyone a game, man. Especially at their home ground, man. All of us have gone there and had trouble. You get what I mean? We just about got a draw. You lot just about won in the 90-something minute. City just about won 2-1. Spurs won 1-0. You get what I mean? They give everyone a tough game. Even when we played them at home, they scored first against us. You get what I mean, man? They scored first against Spurs as well. So
true.
You got to give it to them, man. They play well, but it's difficult, man. They got 13 injuries at the moment. So their small squad, man, that must be killing them. Man. But they just give it a go, man. I want them, like you, I want them to stay up, man. I really want them to stay up, man. That manager they've got, really good guy, man. Speaks so well. And to have him to come through the playoffs and to be still battling to stay up, because think about it, everyone was saying, they'll go straight back down. They'll get the worst points total in Premier League history.
Yeah,
you got to give them their props, man. I think they've done really well.
Yeah, and do you know what? I went to the game last week, Arsenal versus Luton, and Chong. I must say, when Chong came on the pitch, he actually impressed me. On the ball, off the ball.
Man, he's a baller.
His skills. I was actually surprised, because I always thought he was a decent baller, but actually seeing him in the flesh and what he was doing off the ball, especially, and he wasn't shy. every time he got the ball, he was attacking Ben White, taking him on, and he didn't look scared at all. And I thought he was brilliant, man. Mr. Brown, I know you agree with that, man. What do you think of Chong's performances lately?
I think Chong and Luton's performances, to be fair, I think they've been good. They've been really good. They've just been really unlucky. If they can turn some of these losses into wins, they'll easily stay up, man. But like you said, man, Chong is a baller, like on and off the ball. You know what I mean? He's very clever. But he's just like every other Luton player, man. They've all got a little something about them. None of them are scared. None of them drop their heads when they go down. Obviously, they're probably used to being prepared to lose or have to, proper battle these games and fight. And they do, man. I've seen them. I've watched them play quite a bit this season, and it's like every time they go that they hit a defeat or get a goal, none of their heads drop. None of them. And that's probably stemming from the manager. But that's one thing I love about Luton's character is their character, man. Their passion, their will to fight. And like Scancer said, man, they're giving everyone a run for their money. All the top teams, all the small teams. Like I said, it's just been a bit unfortunate recently. Got injuries, but they can turn some of those losses into wins. They'll be all right, man. So, but hopefully they'll get a draw against Man City would be nice for us. Liverpool, but it's a big ask. But I believe they went 1-0 up against them in the previous fixture.
Yeah.
So, yeah, right on the strike of half time. So
I think it'll be different now.
Yeah, I know, but we can wishful thinking. We can hope and pray.
Yeah, and Ross Barkley, he's been quality as well this season. Like, do you think he'll be at Luton next season, or do you think he deserves a move back up a level again?
Me personally, I'll stay at Luton. If I was Barkley, I'll stay there.
Okay, Scans.
Stay there, be one of the main man. Stay there if you can get up, and still playing in Premier League football, man. Stay there to be one of the main men, man. Why not?
If they go down, I reckon it'll move on, and then someone from the lower half team will pick him up. He has to go somewhere where he feels like he's the main man. When he was at Everton, he was the main man, and he was like their Steven Gerrard. Then obviously when he got that move to Chelsea, didn't really pay off for him. It's like big fish. Well, he thought he was a big fish, but he was a small fish in a big pond. You get what I mean? So he didn't really get a chance to show what he was capable of. And we're at Luton, he's just been expressing himself, and he's been quality, man. This season, you would say he deserves a place in the England squad for his performances. I would say.
Okay, so if you're Southgate, you'd bring him in. Barkley?
Yeah, why not? I would. What if you look at the English midfielders this season? Who's been better than him, realistically?
Mm-hmm.
He's been better than Phillips. He's been better than Phillips. Better than Ward-Prowse. He was not only say what.
Yeah, but now.
Bellingham,
and obviously we went through the squad, didn't we? And the squad was very, very thin for midfielders as well.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
There's no reason why Barkley can't get a little shout in there, man. He deserves it, man. Some people are even saying transfer of the season as well, man. Some people were saying not so long ago. I think that's a bit of a reach, but I understand why he's been mentioned in those talks and those conversations. So, man, but if they go down, then they probably move on. But if they stay up, man, stay at Luton, just be the main guy, man. You ready? You know what I mean? You played at the top. You played for Chelsea. You played for Everton. You played for big teams in the league already. You know what I mean? You're at 30. You're coming to the other side of 30 soon. So stay at Luton and be the main guy there, man. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what I would do if I was Barkley.
True. I just want to quickly, just a couple minutes, touch on Chelsea because, obviously in the week they got that final last few minutes win against Man United, and then Sheffield United on the weekend it was only a 2-2. So what do you guys think of Chelsea's chances. Right, I'm trying to bring up the league now. You think they
Currently
can still
ninth.
finish?
Currently
Ninth.
9th. This is the
They
highest
got a
they've
game
been
in hand, didn't it?
in the last 2 seasons. Yeah. Do you hear what I said? The highest they've been in the last 2 seasons is 9th place, and it's been at 1 point.
That's shocking.
It's
If
mad.
this was
It's mad.
United or Spurs or Liverpool or Arsenal, we'd be getting cooked every single weekend for this. Like, this is not
true.
on, man. Chelsea are not getting no. Why is no one talking about Chelsea, man? I've been asking this question all season. Why is no one grilling these
I
pussy
think-
holes? It's a mad thing.
I think they've fallen so far behind. People are just like, whatever, man. Who are you now? I know it's only 2 years, and you think that's crazy, but
Oh,
we
2
no one
Champions
talks
Leagues,
about
though.
them.
Got 2 Champions Leagues, guys.
but
We won the Champions
that's-
League. You know,
Yeah,
that's
but
what
that
we
seems
get.
like a million years away now, and they're just so far. Look who they're dealing with. They're battling with teams like Fulham and Wolves. It's not even like West Ham, Newcastle United. Their bracket now is Wolves, Fulham, Bournemouth. That's what they're dealing with, and they can't even beat bottom of the league.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
it's crazy, man. But Agent Poch is doing a great job. So just the longer he stays there,
Yeah.
the better, man.
Sure.
Listen, Poch, man. Do you think he's going to be? Do you think Poch is going to be given like
Nah.
as long as he needs, or do you think they'll get rid of him?
Nah, they got to get rid of him, man. Like it's ridiculous what he's doing there, and the way he's coming out in interviews as well. He's not doing himself any favors. The guy's just, yeah. He's.
I
he
reckon
just
he'll
keeps
walk on his
talking
own
about Tottenham
terms
as well.
I reckon he'll walk.
He might.
I reckon football don't know what he's doing. He'll probably be like,
Nah,
all right, cool.
imagine
Here's
working
another
for that
£1
guy.
million, bro. Go and spend some more money, bro. And Poch like, nah.
I don't even. I can't put too much blame on him, man, because is this Moneyball thing that these like Bowley's doing? It's just a nonsense. You get what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
buy.
He doesn't even have a say.
That's what I'm saying. Buy these young kids and give them these fat contracts, and you think they're going to do well. And if they don't do well, you can sell them on for more money. But you need experienced players in there, man. Like, you need like the 24s to 28-year-olds who got experience in playing in the league.
Proven
And-
Prem, definitely.
Yeah, and can help these young players, man. So you can't even really knock him. Like, I guarantee you half these players that they signed, he didn't want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they still should be doing better than what they're doing now, man.
No, definitely.
Like-
But I don't think you look at. I don't think any manager could go in there and succeed with the players they've got, regardless of the players they've got. I don't think it's such a mismatch of players. Like, but like what 4, 5, 6 wingers. They haven't got a proper DM. They haven't got a proper DM. They've got what 6, 7 centre backs.
They never
haven't
play
really
the
got-
same team either. There's no consistency at
That's
all,
what I'm
man.
saying.
It's just
trying to keep everyone happy.
Just a team of individuals at the moment, isn't it? It's not even a team.
Exactly.
yeah.
Squad of individuals, man. Like, what is it, like a squad of like 55 players or something, 60 players?
That's not even
Madness,
including. That's not even including the players who are on loan.
Nah, they've got a squad. They've got a It's mental.
I mean,
Madness.
to their credit though, man, their injury list though, the players Chilwell, Colwill, Fofana, Reece James, Lavia, Nkunku.
Yeah, they got 100 players to replace them, though, bro.
They have, but a lot of them players will probably, they'll probably start. Reece James will probably start. Chilwell will probably start. Nkunku would
Conor
probably
Gallagher
start.
wasn't starting for nobody. Now he's captaining them, bro. He wasn't starting for them this season, bro. He was nowhere to be seen, and now he's captaining them. That says it all, bro. That says it all, man.
Yeah,
And then he
you know,
came
'cause
with England and did nothing, bro. Just run around in circles like a fruitcake, bro. Oh, stop it, man. Chelsea are shit.
And they know
Chelsea
about like
fans.
Reece James and Chilwell's issues anyways. That's not something new. That happens every season. So you'd think you'd have like a plan B for that. And they
Yeah.
don't.
100%.
I know.
Like Chelsea shot
fans
themselves in the
are
foot,
bad.
man.
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to do, Cam, but you know what I mean?
Try to help them out, innit?
Nah, man, we're not doing that today. We're not giving them blues. No, like I said, man, blue tops, bare vibes, fam. That's what it is. Bare plats.
That's it. Listen, I don't want to get onto every team today, but last team I kind of probably want to get onto is the Hammers, West Ham. What did you guys think of the Calvin Phillips finger up to the fans getting on the bus? Do you think he should have just ignored them, or do you think he's kind of fueled it now? No, they're booing him now.
Yeah, but he's not going to ever have a career there now anyway, is he? Like, he knows he's as soon as the season's done, he's never going back through them doors. So just let him have it, man. Obviously, he's having a mare, but you can't let him get away with that.
Yeah,
West Ham, man.
I'm into that thing like these fans love to give it, but then you're gonna be moaning when someone gives it back to you. You've waited around for how long? How long have you waited around outside for? You get what I mean? For the coach to come up to give him grief. And he
apparently was a kid though, innit? It was a kid that was swearing at, fam. So if it's a kid,
the kids.
It's a bit deep, innit? But just
but come on, the kid's not going to be standing there by himself, is he? The kid's going to be there.
That's probably telling himself something to their fault or whatever.
I don't think he's giving it to the kid. He's probably giving it to the dad, and then everyone's making out, he's sworn at the kid. You get what I mean? Like, I'm not being funny, right? Statistically, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing it, innit? He's a professional footballer, all this blah blah blah, but he's still a human being, isn't it? If he's had enough of it and just snaps at someone, what are you going to say? Just because he's a footballer, you can't snap. You get what I mean? You've waited around 2 hours, whatever, because they're not going to they've got changed and they've come out within 20 minutes, have they?
True.
They might have at least an hour.
At least, that's what I'm saying. So you've hanged around for an hour to give him abuse. Why?
He's having an absolute mare, though.
No, he is, man. You've given it.
I feel bad for him. You know what? I actually feel bad for the guy. I do, man. He's shocking at City. West Ham. Yeah. Man can't get a break anywhere, fam. Man just get it. And then I think it's just more frustration than anything else. Probably didn't even hear what the man said, but he's having such a shit time in his career at the moment. It's fuck you lot, man. Fuck this shit. Whatever, innit? Sorry, language and that, but you know what I mean? I get it, man. As a professional footballer, I'm with Scans. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You need to act accordingly. Obviously, as a professional, you need to conduct yourself in a certain way. But if you've got fans waiting for you, that you know what I mean? Give it to them and give it back to them, man. I'd love a player to give it to me, bro. I'll give it back to a straight away, fam. You know what I mean? Like, what's football's all about? It's part of the game, man.
Off Prem subject for a second, yeah. Did you guys see what happened in Turkey yesterday? With Fenerbahce Galatasaray.
Yeah,
that's mad, isn't it?
They fielded it under 19s, in it, because out of protest or something. It's crazy.
And then they let Galatasaray score like first minute, and then just walked off.
Yeah,
and then Galatasaray had to bring on their reserve team because Fenerbahce said they were going to do that to play a match. So basically, the fans get to see something. And then Galatasaray celebrated like they obviously won the cup, but it was given to them.
Yeah.
Crazy,
saying,
just because they,
it's mad over there at the moment.
It's always wild, isn't it? Ain't that where the owner come running on the pitch as well? In Turkey as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Punch the guy. Batshuayi gave a roundhouse kick to a fan as well. You came onto the pitch. What's going on over there, man? A Balotelli still over there.
The man playing all like Street Fighter in that, man. That's all nuts.
Zaha,
yeah.
Everyone, man. But listen, before we go, I just want to get into last thing is the predictions for this weekend, and then we can sign out. So obviously, the first game of the weekend is that big game at St. James's Park, Newcastle versus Spurs. Dave, take it away, man. What's your prediction for that one? You got a win.
Yeah, we do. But Newcastle's not a good place to go to, man. And they pumped us last year. I know it's a totally different team. I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw.
Okay, 2-2 draw. Mr. Brown,
I don't want to draw.
I'm hoping for a 5-0 battering still from Newcastle. I'm joking. I think it's got a draw. I just feel like they're both playing for different things at the time, at the point. I think Spurs are in slightly better form, slightly better team at the moment. So I'd probably go a 2-2 draw with that one.
Okay. Scats.
Got a feeling Spurs are going to win that 2-1 because of the
Thanks,
amount of
man.
injuries. It's the amount of injuries Spurs have got at the moment. Spurs, sorry, Newcastle, man.
Newcastle.
I don't know what cap they stepped on, boy, because this season the amount of injuries they've got is ridiculous. Everyone's dropping like flies. You get what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know if their defense can handle Spurs' attack at the moment.
Yeah.
That's their
Listen,
problem, man.
I think. Do you know what? I think Spurs are going to win as well. I think they'll go. I think Spurs will go there and win. I don't think, from what I've been seeing of Newcastle in the last few games, like even though they came back against like West Ham and stuff, but at the back, especially with the injuries that they're getting, I think they're going to get battered, man. Next game, yeah, I think you're not going to beat them, man. I think I can see like a 3-4-1. Just one of those. Spurs have those weird games where you just
We do, yeah.
I think Saturday might be one of them games, man. I don't know. I could just see it.
Okay.
I'm not going to go through all the games because it's Brentford, Sheffield United, Burnley, Brighton. Not really interested.
Dead.
Man City versus Luton. What are you thinking of that?
That's a spanking, man.
Yeah, it's
I'm
4-5
going.
nil.
Yeah. Luton will get one. They always do. I think. Well, they beat him in the FA Cup. That was like 6-3, isn't it? That was a mad one. I'm going for 5-1.
Man City 5 Luton 1. Oof.
Yeah.
Mr. B. Listen,
I'll go 3-1.
He's praising
Yeah.
Luton's
I want.
character.
You know what, man? I'm a big fan of Luton. You know what I mean? I live down the road from them, innit? So they're not my local team, but you know what I mean. I like what they're doing, but if I'm being realistic, they're not gonna get anything at City at Yad. So on that note, probably go 3-1 to City.
Okay, 3-1 City. Scats.
4-1 City.
4-1 City. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a 3-1 City myself. Next game, Bournemouth at home to Manchester United. That's the 5:30. That's it. Depends which Man United turns up.
I can see Bournemouth pumping them, man.
They beat him at Old Trafford this season already.
That's what I'm saying. I can see him beating like
3-0, didn't they, in their backyard?
Yeah.
at home.
That's crazy,
I can see
man.
them winning about 3-1. 3-1 Bournemouth.
3-1. Mr. Brown, what you
I
saying?
think.
Go on, Dave.
No, go on.
Sorry, yeah, I was gonna say, another 3-0 to Bournemouth, another 3-0 win for them.
Okay.
I think 3-3. Just another nutty one.
Crazy, I did it. Yeah.
Listen, people don't understand it. United are lucky to be where they are, man. They are so lucky to be. They should be so much further down. You don't understand, bro. Like the way they're playing.
They should be
they're
as well.
so lucky, man. They're so lucky, but I hope they get a battering from the Beach Boys again. Anyway, man. Anyway.
I'm gonna go 3-2, man. Solanke brace. Listen, Sunday, the first game, Scants, your boys at Anfield, Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
You know,
3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool. Okay.
Yeah. It'll be a tight 2-1, and they will get a goal like the last knock into the game again.
Yeah, as you always do. You'll be losing as well. It'll be 1-0 to Palace, and then you'll come back again. That's what always happens. Dave, what are you saying, man? Liverpool Palace?
I think 2-0 Liverpool. I think they'll keep a clean sheet for a change and just do a professional job. 2-0, man.
All right, just to say, Jota.
The slaughter.
Yep, he's back in training. So is Trent.
Alisson.
And so's Alisson. All three of them are back in training.
Ooh, that is a Three Musketeers, boy.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 2-0 to Liverpool. I reckon they'll bounce back with a clean sheet, get a comfortable win.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna go 2-1. I could see them conceding. I reckon it'll, like I said, Palace will score first, and then Liverpool will step up again and just and win that game. Last prediction game before we go: the Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Mr. Brown, I'll let you lead off with this one.
You already know what I'm gonna say. I already told you. You already asked me about this game. You said, "How's it gonna go?" I said, "I'm 100% confident we're gonna go get a win because Villa right now are bottling top four. Yeah, we're gonna get revenge from the reverse fixture when they beat us 1-0, where we should have spanked them. Yeah, and number two, we're gonna show that Mr. Good Evening is a bottler. He is a bottler. All he's gonna do is he's gonna win the conference cup or the Europa, whatever thing they're in over there, get a little star again, and you know what I mean, let them hoo-ha about that. But bro, it's a routine victory for Arsenal, bro. 3-0. Quick 3-0. Go home.
Dave?
Home.
Yeah, I agree. I think 3-0 as well. I think he'll just turn up, chief them in the first 20 minutes. Game will be done, and then it'll just be like a training session. Pick up another one somewhere and just go home and put your feet up, man.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, mate.
Quick one. Thank you.
We need to do you a favor anyway. So you need us to win.
Yeah, true.
Scans.
Sort of in agreement with Mr. Brown, but it all depends on how Tuesday goes against Bayern. If Bayern's like a slog of a game, and it takes a lot out of you, depending on how
you've got 5 days to relax, man.
Yeah, I
think
think
get over it.
Tuesday to Sunday is not too bad. I mean,
it's not about
Wednesday,
physically;
Thursday.
it's about mentally as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it all depends on the result, isn't it?
True. Yeah, you got to take that into account.
Say if you get a draw, like a 1-1 draw or something like that, or that you lose 2-1 or something, how is that going to be? How are they going to come back mentally from that?
Yeah, but we're going to get a win against Bayern tomorrow, man. We're beating Bayern tomorrow anyway, so don't worry, man.
If you beat Bayern tomorrow, then I can see, like you said, I think there'll be an easy result against Villa.
Yeah.
But if you don't get that result, or Villa could come into the game flying. They could win their game easily and come into the game flying. You just never know.
Yeah.
Look at the game against Brentford. Brentford, we thought, routine win, but it wasn't a routine win, was it? It was a difficult win in the end.
Brentford didn't Brentford come from behind to get the 3-3 draw as well? That's what I'm saying. So I think Brentford's relegation team right now. If they can get a draw, I'm sure we can deal with Aston Villa at home on the form that we're in and the performances that we put in. There's nothing to say that Villa can even touch us right now, and they shouldn't have even beat us the first time round anyway. So let's be real.
That's what everyone was saying against Liverpool, against Man United.
Yeah, but we saw these boys here not like do them over the other day. Wasn't it 3-0, 4-0 to them? We battered Aston Villa, wasn't it? Or was it the other way around?
Yeah, 4-0. No, 4-0.
Yeah. If Spurs can do that, we can do
at home as well.
Yeah, and what's it called? I love a little cheeky draw would be good for Liverpool, but I don't see it happening though. I see you lot winning.
Yeah, Liverpool winning
3-1. Yeah, I see you lot winning 3-1.
I think we're gonna win. I think even no matter what happens in the Bayern game, our mentality this season is a lot different. We lost to Porto. Do you get what I'm saying? And then we came back flying. The mentality was still there. So I think win or lose or draw against Bayern, I still think going into the league, we've just got that focus mentality of right now. If we think we can beat anybody, do you know what I mean? So I think we'll beat Villa. I think Villa may score. I'm gonna go for 3-1 to Arsenal. So yeah, we see, man. We see, but listen, guys, it's been a good show, good first episode. Thanks for everyone joining, contributing, and obviously we're going to be back next week. Listen, let's introduce you to the panel again. We've got Mr. Wavy Davey there. I'll have to send that to you, Dave. There.
Yeah, mate.
Scats TV. again, and then Mr. Brown's.
He's an acting devil. Look at him, mate. He's an
And then obviously myself, you know. So listen, man, it's the league table. Hopefully this time next week, the league table will be 3 points off Liverpool. Hopefully that happens. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining, man. Everyone, like, share,
No worries,
subscribe.
man.
Let's out to the panel.
See you guys in a bit.